Come on, Auntie.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Hot Topics fans and Urban Voice Media followers. Auntie, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute. We've had a lot of things going on, the both of us, but we back in the house.
Hey guys, we got a lot to talk. Let's see, this ain't supposed to be happening. This ain't supposed to be happening. Auntie, I'm gonna have to grab this call. I'm gonna let you do the honors for the moment.
Oh, hey guys! I hope everybody's well, keeping warm because it's been so chilly here, especially in the NDV. It's been cold here up in Maryland, Washington D.C., Virginia area, down to 30 degrees at night. I hope you guys have gotten your vaccination shots as well too for Corona, or if you haven't gotten them, have appointments for them. Um, we have a lot of good things to talk about this evening. It's supposed to be springtime and things are getting warm. It's getting warm outside. You know, getting things in order and being ready to come out and shine and for the guys to see you. Yeah.
Hey La, we miss you too, sweetie.
Hey, Lala. Miss you, girl.
I hope
Hope you well.
you're getting better.
Hope you well.
Miss Charleston Hurricane, she's been going through a lot here lately, and she's by the grace of God, she's pulling on through.
She's a fighter. That's what we do.
Well, right now, Auntie, we got 4 people in. The 4 people that's in, if you will, please share this podcast with some of your family members and friends. I'm going to we're gonna jump in this thing real good. I mean, we got a lot of information to go over, Auntie, and I mean a lot. It's just been with all the things going on with the cops, with the what's the shaving,
We,
shucker diving, whatever he is.
we haven't talked since the verdict came in.
hmm
Yeah, so it's been a bunch. It's been a lot of
Right,
stuff going on. A lot
right.
of stuff.
Um, One thing I want to do an announcement. Urban Voice Media has joined forces with an entertainment company called Up One Entertainment, and Urban Voice Media is bringing to Gastonia, well, help Up One Entertainment with the promotions of bringing Tony Terry to Gastonia, North Carolina, May the 22nd. If I'm correct on that one. Yeah, it's May the 22nd. We got a scan code on there for everyone. If you're interested in tickets information and seeing a little bit of, there's a lot of people, Auntie, believe it or not. I found there's a lot of people who they know Tony Terry's songs, but they don't know Tony Terry himself. And I'm like, how is
Right.
that? That's just kind of weird. They know his songs, but they didn't know him.
If you say the name, they'd be like, no, but you play the music. Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I ran into a guy yesterday. I was out and about, and his lady didn't know who Tony Terry was, but he got to singing one of Tony. I think it was Ever with You. He got to
Everlasting
singing that.
love.
He said, "Baby, you should know that song. I sung that to you." And she's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah." I'm like, "Oh, here we go now. Here we go. Here we
Did he have the right lady that he sang it to? Was it the right one?
I hope it was. If it wasn't, woo woo, woo woo. Auntie, let's see, where should we jump in on this bad boy at? No, there was one story about a pilot, a black pilot, female pilot, and she grew up watching the planes with her grandmother, and that was one of her
Mhm.
dreams was to be a pilot. And it was just a fascinating story. Did you get a chance to check that one out?
Oh yeah, that was a great story. It's a good story. It's a good story. Good leadership story. Good what she's doing to help not just black females but Afro American people and all to let them know this can be accomplished and that you can do this. Follow your dreams because I know I read too, but probably about 2 or 3 years ago, the first time two females was captain and co-captain on a flight, and I'm like, yes, we're doing it. There's probably about 10 out there all together that flies like United American and the different the airlines. So we're coming strong. We're getting it together. We are um, we're doing it, and
Mhm.
I'm so proud of her with this program that she started and
Mhm.
what she's doing.
And I saw the guy that she had. You know what? I think we have the video. Let's show the video of that clip.
Okay. Okay.
It's the kind of view 24-year-old Tatiana Smith has always dreamed about.
When I was younger, I used to watch airplanes take off and land with my grandmother.
Soaring through the skies above her hometown.
Tell me about the first time you had controls of the airplane, what that was like.
I grabbed the controls on my very first time flying, and the moment he told me, okay, turn left, turn right, you know, I was really excited, and I knew then I wanted to be a pilot.
You did your private license in high school, but as you know, to go really far in flying, it gets expensive.
You know, reality kind of hit in. Couldn't afford to fly.
Tatiana used settlement money from a car accident to pay for flight school. After graduating, starting a new mission, becoming a flight instructor and creating a scholarship program for kids like her.
It's always excited, you know, knowing that somebody is watching me, watching everything that I do, you know, possibly looking up to me. And make sure your turns are standard.
She's paving the way for her students, like 25-year-old Oatmeal Drew.
She's just trying to open up the door for more African Americans, other minorities, and everybody who just wants to learn to fly.
Tatiana's own flight plan going full circle, working at a flight school now at the same airport where she used to watch those planes with her grandmother.
My dream is to become a professional pilot for a major airline company and be able to be that representation for other young ladies coming behind me.
That is awesome.
Auntie, she said, well, the gentleman said in the makeup of why and how she got actually as far as she did, she used her own money. She invested in herself
Mm-hmm.
to put her through everything.
To put it
She didn't,
through.
she
Yes.
didn't take her settlement money and go buy clothes, go buy a car, you know, go
No.
buy jewelry, go buy that $300 purse. She took her money to invest in her future.
Yeah.
And Auntie, I tapped into something and I try to get people to understand. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. I try to get people to understand it. You know, I tapped into something and I tell people all the time, you know, you work a job. It's like, Auntie, you got a new job, right?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
on your new job, you have to drive back and forth to work, right?
Sure do.
That's an investment, right? In gas.
Oh, actually counted last week. I drive 72 miles a day. I'm like, that's a lot. I didn't realize I was driving that far every day.
So how much of gas a week you think you burning?
Oh, I
Spend
fill
out?
up my tank, a full tank and a half for the week.
And that costs you how much?
To fill my tank up, it's about $65.
$65 a week.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, $65 and then about 90, say $90 a week.
So you spending a month just in gas alone, $360.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you also buy something at work, or do you always bring everything for lunch and
Oh,
everything?
I take lunch. You know, I love to cook. That's still the Southern thing. I love to cook and take my lunch.
So you're not spending nothing extra, but for some people who may have to spend something extra, let's just say they spend $10 or $20 a day at work.
Mm-hmm.
So you're working 5 days a week, times 20, that's another what?
You said 5 days a week times
Yeah,
20? That's
yeah.
fine. That's $100 a week.
So you're looking at $400 to $500. Well, not a week. Let's see. That's 4 to 5. Let's see.
Probably a month, you're spending between probably about $500, $500 to $700, depending.
Yep. So you're looking at around $700, $800 in
Yep.
gas and eating. That's your investment on a job that you're building an empire for someone else.
Yep.
Well, with this right here, this Zoom right here, which I tapped into, I try to tell people, look, invest in your own business, invest in yourself. For a little bit of best, for less than what, say if you didn't cook, Auntie, less than what you would spend a month. You spend less investing in yourself in this business here. But it is for you. It ain't you building nobody else's empire.
Nobody else's,
Your
right.
own empire. It's for you. Auntie, I can't tell you how many people turn their nose up, turn their back, and say, nah, I ain't doing it. But they'll put that gas in every day. They'll
Yep.
buy something out of the cafeteria, canteen, or wherever. At the convenience store as they going into work. They'll do that. But they ain't looking at the mentality that we have. That young lady spent her settlement money. I admire her. I take my hat off to her. I admire her big time.
And it's not just young people. It's us. It's the old folks too, because that's what we were. You know, I hate to say it, that's what we were taught. We weren't taught to invest because they knew nothing about that. And it's like, you know, learning something new. A lot of people are afraid to do that. But you know, you have to step, especially this day and time. And I think a lot of people are beginning to open up and do more because with Corona, we had to, you know, we as Black people, we know how to survive. And we, when this pandemic hit, oh, you saw stuff that was, you know, people inventing and doing. It's just going to take, because it's nothing physical, nothing right there that you can put your hands on and see and touch. It's a little different, but you know, it, they just have to have time and see it working for. I think this is just my feeling. See it working for someone that they know personally that has gotten into it.
And that's a shame. You know, we don't have to, but we a lot of times want to sit back and wait.
Yeah.
And maybe you were talking earlier onto reference to stocks, and I said, you know, I'd rather get into the stock when it's $1 a share versus
Right.
getting into the stock where it's $150 a share.
Because you can buy more shares,
But
cheap price.
so many times, our brothers and sisters won't do that. We want to sit back and wait. Why are we scared?
That's just I can't tell you. We're afraid of some things that we should be afraid of, and things that we shouldn't be. We are.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you see that tickler going across the screen, it says, please like, share, follow, like, and share the roundtable session of Hot Topics. Share this information with someone, please. We need as many people as we can to support us, to drive us, to even educate us on some things that we may make errors on ourselves once we go live and talk about some of the things that we do talk about. So if you will, ladies and gentlemen, please share this. Like it, number one. Share it, number two. You're already following us. And tell your brothers and sisters, aunties and uncles, moms and dads, grandma and grandpas to follow us. I mean, because we try to share something for everybody. I have I have a daughter that jumps in. I'm not for sure she's in right now, but I have a daughter that comes in, and she's not even out of school. So it's a little bit of something for everyone, and she enjoys it herself when she do come on. But Auntie, the young lady up in Ohio, Micaiah Bryant. First of all, before I jump into that, let me ask you this right here, Auntie. I had something. Check this one out right here. What's your looting? What's your thought on it? How do you feel about looting, Auntie?
I think it's you need to be arrested. Yeah, you're breaking the law.
Someone asked me about that. They said, "Yo, L, why do the people why when things happen in the Black community, the first thing they want to do is loot?" I said, number one, it ain't just the Black people. That's number one. Let's get that off the board.
The majority of the time, it's not them. 80% of the time, it's not them.
Number two, I said, didn't America loot? He said, what you mean? I said, the Europeans came over and looted America. Did they not? He said, yeah. Yep. I said, didn't they loot Africa?
Yep.
Well, yeah, here you go, LB. No. You asked my opinion on how I feel about looting. I said, okay, so now once the Africans got to America, didn't they loot the husbands and wives? The white men had sex with the men. The white men had sex with the women. Didn't they loot their bodies? Didn't they loot their labor? You say, well, now you're looking at that. Yeah, I'm looking at all aspects of looting, not just that one that you want to look at.
But you
I'm
want to
looking
look
at that big old full circle of looting. I said, now, for right now, the police officers are looting black men and women's lives. You
like
sure you ask me how I feel about looting?
Hmm.
We don't think about that, Auntie. Black men and women's lives are getting looted right now by the hands of these cops.
Yep.
And we worried about somebody's store?
Which is, but that's what they do. Their store is more important than a human black life. Their store is more important. Making money and having money is more important than a human black life. And that's what has to change.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Europeans have been looting the world for ever. So nobody has any right to ask why black people take anything. Because no matter what black people take, it still will not amount up to what's been taken from them. I'm just sorry. I'm telling you the truth. If you don't like it, look at the facts. Maybe you need to clear your conscience if you don't like what I just said. Because if you clear your conscience, you will agree what LB just said is the truth. Do I want people to go out and steal and rob? No. But that don't amount to someone's life getting taken over and over and over. Such as Ma'Khia Bryant. Yes, she had a knife in her. I'm not going to show the picture, Auntie. I'm not going to show the video. Yes, she had a knife. And if you want to do it, ladies and gentlemen, you can go and look it up yourself up in Ohio. She had a knife in her hand. Was she going to stab the girl? It looks like it. And then again, maybe she was just going to just scare the girl. Who knows? Didn't get to that point. But if I ain't mistaken, Auntie, wasn't there some more police officers out there?
Several. Yeah. Yeah.
And somehow or another, this one police officer who just arrived up on the scene, he did question what's going on, and then he pulled out his gun when he saw her with the knife and started banging.
After the other ones had been there and they didn't have their guns pulled or nothing, he arrived after. Yeah.
Auntie, you have brought something to my attention. We're gonna come. We ain't gonna leave Ma'Khia. We're gonna come back to her, but we're gonna show this clip right here of what the double standards of when you're black and when you're white and when they try to make it right. If I got it, where was it at?
You know, while you're looking for it, just to when you said how the Europeans have come and looting and white people don't understand, they don't understand and they don't know the history of that. Because they felt that, you know, it was theirs all along. They need to be educated because they don't know the history. They feel that all this stuff, all this land, everything belonged to them.
You got to give me 1 second, Auntie. I thought I had it on here, but I don't for some odd reason. I thought I had it on here, but I don't. And you know, just speaking in reference to that issue, you know, the cops they want to be quick to say, well, you know, we're not trained to wound, we're not trained to there it is right there. We're not trained to bring down a hostile situation, you know, with the limbs. But time after time we've seen, Auntie, where these white men are going on shooting sprees, killing people, they escorting them out.
Shooting police, killing police, and they're not being shot.
Just over the last 2 weeks. I mean, not last 2 weeks, but last 2 months. I mean, we've been seeing where these guys are going in shooting people, and the cops are bringing them out.
So I'm trying to understand what's the darn difference, and it's the color of your skin, and it's just like Maxine Waters said before the verdict was read. She wasn't telling people to go out and raid the Capitol and do all that. She was telling us as Black, not even just Black Americans, but us as Americans who know that this is right. We can't stop We have to continue. Don't stop. 24/7. Don't stop just because we got a conviction on 3 counts, which I'm so happy and thrilled and surprised that we did. But you keep going because they're killing. They're still killing. And to me, it just is unbelievable. People are getting killed and shot on a traffic stop. That's uncalled for. So you can't stop. You can't stop.
Auntie, before we show that clip that I was going to show before we was going to go to the jump off of the Micaiah and then come back to her, I want to say, Shelby, North Carolina, please get your people on Urban Voice Media within the next 5 to 10 minutes, because I got a surprise for the Kingstown. Used to be called Golden Ridge community, but the Kingstown community, I got a surprise for you guys. So if you will, please holler at everybody in the Shelby, Cleveland County area and let them know that I have a wonderful surprise, something that we need to hoorah about. Shelby, North Carolina, Kingstown, Golden Ridge. But Auntie, and also, if you will, please, we got Cash App, we got PayPal, we got Venmo. Put some dollars down on Urban Voice Media, y'all. Support us. We got Patreon as well. Support Urban Voice Media. Do we need your help? Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Will some of the things that we provide on here help save you, help enlighten you, help build you? Yes, it will. I just threw something on the screen earlier that can help build you. It can help save you. It can help your life to the point where you can look back 3 months, 6 months from now and say, you know what? I want to carry LB out to dinner because he really, he enlightened me. So, ladies and gentlemen, if I did enlighten you, you make a lot of money, don't forget I just said that y'all supposed to carry me out to dinner. But we're gonna go to this clip right here. But ladies and gentlemen, think about what we said when we said double standards.
And the male with camo is throwing rocks at us. We haven't hit yet. And who's throwing rocks? Male party with camo, and we've been lacrosse stick is hitting a cruiser. Authorize the arrest. Mike 9 and 10. Windshield of our cruiser's broken. Mike 1, are you copying? Just stage your members accordingly.
Yeah.
Now, they walked away from his car, giving him enough space where he could have got out with his gun.
He didn't even have to get out. He could have revved his engine. For the life of me, I watched that and I'm like, what the shiggity? This man, this police officer is sitting here and he's not doing nothing to them?
Mm-hmm. Nothing.
Nothing.
That's just one example. All right, now I just gave you that example. Now check this example right here. Check this one out.
As you stopped her, you were driving 65, and you know the speed limit 70. I'm just wondering what's wrong. I mean, you okay?
Other than,
I mean, you okay? I mean, you ain't
traveling 5 miles below the speed limit.
Yes, sir. I'm just checking on you.
You heard that right. This cop pulled that man over for going 65 and a 70. Tell me you're racially profiling a driver without telling me you're racially profiling a driver. Then he proceeds to interrogate him all these questions. Where you going? Where you coming from? Like, what? Man was going 65 and a 70. And how do we know that this officer knows that he's full of shit? Watch how the interaction ended.
Yes, sir.
There. This here's a warning, okay? No court date, no fine, nothing like that. You can throw this paper away when you get to the house. Ain't nothing to really worry about, all right?
Okay, what was the warning for?
All right. Have a good day, all right?
What was the warning for, sir?
That man was guilty of one thing: driving while black. Welcome to America.
I'm gonna sit back and eat me a couple pecans.
65. He stopped him because he's driving 5 miles below the speed limit. What kind of shit is that?
It was a little more to it where the black guy actually got out and went to the cop and asked him. And the cop told him, look, I got work to do.
Yeah. First of all, he's like Mayberry, take it home, throw it in the trash. It's just a warning. He shouldn't have a job. But going back to the first video with the 3 guys, if those guys were black, they would have been killed. All 3 of them would have been killed.
Exactly. I agree with you 100%. Yeah.
All 3 of them. And it's sad because we know that's what would have happened to them. They would have been killed.
That cop pulled him over for a reason. They vandalized his vehicle and they threatened his life.
Yes.
And he did nothing.
He did nothing.
He said that, if I'm mistaken, he even locked his door.
He did. But then you're going to stop.
They're scared. Well, my auntie, you know how they try to say, that black people scared him. Well, you were scared of that dude. You locked your door. You wouldn't get out.
Yeah, you were afraid, you were threatened, but you did nothing to him, and he was tearing your cruiser up. He was breaking the law.
You know what, Auntie? Playing sports, I've had balls thrown at me, and just having something thrown at your face makes you want to flinch.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys got weapons that they beating, get ready to bust your glass in. So I know he's in there flinching. Got guns on himself, but he's flinching. Okay. See how we do.
But the person who's not breaking the law, driving 5 miles up under the speed limit, he gets stopped and pulled over. Where you going? Where you been? Why you driving so slow?
You know what? Like there's a third piece to this right here. And this cop right here, I really like him. Check this out right here.
Here we go. Brakes, there they are. Later, buddy. He's still, what's he doing?
I see you my whole body. Just please don't show nobody if I pull up in that. Just to get back to that. Ooh.
Okay.
That's the kind of police officer I like.
Oh.
That's the kind of police officer I wouldn't mind going up and tapping on his window. Officer, here's a couple donuts for you, bro.
Okay.
His heart is pure. He gonna let you go on by 65, 70, 75, 80.
Oh, you can do 120 going by him. It don't matter. Yes. Yeah.
Oh God.
Lord have mercy.
But you know what, Auntie, going back to the 65, 70 mile per hour. If he was going 40 in a 70, I can understand him pulling over saying, hey guys, what's going on? You all right? Because he don't know if they high or what. But 5 under the limit, come on, man.
You know what? He could do 40. He still had no right. Because he could have been in the right-hand lane. That's the slow lane.
But even at 70, the record speed limit is 55. So I would still want to question if he was going 40, what's going on with him? You know what I'm saying? Is the car about to break down? Do you need some help? And then if he say no, let him go on. You know what I'm saying? He just driving slow.
That is just wow.
Now let me ask you: is it a policy every time, Auntie, that a police officer pulls someone over, they have to write something up?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Cleveland County. I told y'all I had something coming. I told you, Cleveland County. Now the viewers haven't went up. They're going up and coming down. But they haven't went up to the point where, someone that's viewing this from the Cleveland County area, Gaston County, Mecklenburg County, Lincoln County area, did not call, text, and tell some people, hey, Hot Topics got some information for you guys. Auntie, this young man right here, his football team, Southern University, beat the brakes off of Deion Sanders' team.
Whoop whoop.
Beat the brakes off of them. And
Whoop whoop.
what we called them, this is what we called them. We used to call Tyrone Blue. Well, they still call him Coach Blue. Now, Tyrone, man, I remember this dude when he was young and everything. And, he went up the ranks and you playing football, with Crest High School and everything, went on to college, did his thing. And he's been in coaching for probably about 11 years, to be honest with you, Auntie. And he said in an interview I saw, he said that he told his boys, he said, what we don't do is when we got someone down and we know they can't get up, we don't keep stumping on them. He said, so I want you guys to take a knee. And so he put the lower strings in and let them start playing against Deion Sanders' top seed, number 1 string. And he said, I don't believe in beating my brother down once we got him down. They couldn't come back. And Deion, it's on YouTube. Deion gave praise because this information right here, just came out last week. Tyrone is moving on up to Norfolk State. He's leaving Southern University. And he's been there since 2012. So now he's moving on up. And Deion said, he said that with Blue leaving, it hurts their division. It hurts it because they bad. Blue is bad. And he's carrying all his lynchmen with him. Mm-hmm. So they carrying it up to Norfolk. And they're going to raise hell up there. But, I tip my hat off. This young man right here come from a small town in Shelby, North Carolina. There's a little town called Kingstown. And, man, it's just amazing to see a brother like this doing his thing, man. Amazed.
That's great.
And you know what? He has an uncle. Now, I'm going to bust this one out. His uncle name was Junebug. And I'd be damned if he don't look just like his uncle. He looked just like his uncle, Junebug. But, they all, even Junebug, I can't remember his Tyrone's mom's name, but, they all was, you would think they were twins. You know what I'm saying? His mama and his uncles and everybody, you think they were twins. But to see him grown now, he I guess, I don't know if the genes come from grandpa or grandma one, but, yep, you can tell he's Junebug's nephew. You can tell it. He done gained a lot of weight, too. He right there in the center mass. Whoa! That boy been eating good down in Southern.
When delicious. You went well, you eat good. They feed you good. Sure. But I'm so happy that Deion didn't get a chance to dance in the end zone. So Thank you so much, Blue. Yes, yes.
Right. Yeah, and you know what, Auntie? He gave praise to Tyrone. He did. He gave Blue some praise. He told Blue, he said, I admire you. I admire your ethic. He said, man, you really bring something to the division down here. Because Deion thought, at first Deion was coaching his son's football team.
Right.
Last year, he got the thing. At first, he's supposed to be going to, what's the team over in Houston? Not Houston, but there was talks of him going maybe to Grambling. But then he went to, where did he go?
I don't know where he's playing. I don't. He
went to Jackson.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no. He went to.
Is it Jackson State?
Yeah, he went to Jackson State. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But he was up. He played with the Deadskins though. You didn't like him then?
He didn't play with us. He ran his mouth. He wasn't playing. He didn't do Jack Rabbit when he got here. That was just so embarrassing that they brought him here. That was a joke.
What did he get out there on the field with feet looking like this right here, Auntie?
Oh, mercy.
Could you imagine? So that's something right there. That's something.
Are those real feet?
Yeah, that's special. That's prime time.
What's going on with the second and third toe? They look like somebody's legs. Why would you put a picture on your foot to attract more attention to your feet looking like? I would have socks and shoes on 24/7, even if it was 500 degrees outside.
Auntie, you know what I can say about this?
What?
They're not ashy. They're not ashy. They manicured up, and they're not they're not ashy.
Yeah, but no,
They ain't
I
ashy. Because I tell you what, I was in Walmart earlier today,
mm.
and I saw a beautiful lady in there, nice figure and everything. Got down to her feet, and I'm like, you just messed it up. You just messed it up. The bottom of her feet look like she just dipped them in some flour.
Some flour.
And this wasn't a sister.
Oh.
Yeah. And then the bottom of her feet looked like she had dipped them in some flour. She had on sandals. I'm like, nah, sister. Nah. You had it going all the way till you got to the ankles. And then you just messed it up.
I don't know why people do that. I don't know why they come out and knowing that it's getting warm, go get the darn concrete filed off your heels and get your toes done if you want to be wearing flip-flops and sandals.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm looking like, how do you not tear your sheets and shit up? And you can't be sleeping with no man with no feet, especially looking like that picture you just showed. There ain't no way.
I think some men like sucking toes, and some women like their toes getting sucked.
Yeah, but you wouldn't even get in my car with your feet looking like that.
Auntie, my dad, he was a Southern gentleman, born and raised, never wanted to leave the South. Only time he left the South is when he went to the military.
No,
so I'm narrowing that down to say this right here. He loves some pig feet, and they're a little rough sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sucking on them pig feet. So if you don't take care of your feet, that's what your feet feel like in a man's mouth. A oink oink. Take care of your feet.
Because your feet carry you. You're supposed to take care of your feet because your feet carry you.
Connie, salute to your sister. Nah, they need to dip them things, man. Just leave them there.
It's an acid.
But I'm just saying, ladies, don't no man want no woman's crusty, cruddy, staved up feet rubbed up against his leg. I don't care.
That's not sexy. No, that's not sexy.
And then think about it. Sometimes in positions when you're making love and everything, you look left and you're looking at this ugly monster. You're looking at that ugly monster. You done killed the vibe. I'm sorry. It's time to go. Could you bring me a beer, please?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait a minute. There's nothing wrong with it. Let's squeeze her. Wait a minute. What you talking about, Mr. Graham?
Yeah.
You talking about the feet or what? What you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What?
Toenails and heels hanging over the sandals.
Nah, you lost me.
That's bad.
You know, I had a grandmother, auntie. My grandmother, she once told me, baby.
Pig feet. You talking about the pig feet?
She told me that. She said when
no, I'm talking about Bernard.
Oh, he talking about pig feet.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
He talking about food.
Boy, get your fat jaws out of a plate. Always eating something.
Nah, he said those are the only feet going in his mouth. That's what he said.
Lady, if you know Bernard Big Greasy Graham, he has his own catering business. It's called Finish Line Catering. I'm throwing it out there for you, brother. So make sure you cash out me my money for the advertisement I just gave you. But he's a wonderful chef. He has his own catering business called Finish Line Catering.
He said that's the only feet going in his mouth for pig feet. That's it.
I gave him a nickname years ago called Chef Greasy. No, Chef Big Meaty. Because Bernard is like 6'1", 6'2", somewhere in that neighborhood. And I swear he know he missed his calling. I ain't talking about calling that the food is ready. I mean, calling to be a nice wrestler.
Mm.
I mean, oh man, he could have been a wrestler. You know, what was that one big wrestler? Big thing. His head was about the size of 5 hogs. Andre the Giant. That's how big Bernard is. He that big, big brother.
Yeah.
Oh, big, yeah,
Wow.
big, yeah. Samoan samurai big, just big. You know, big brother. You know, he missed his call. He should have went into wrestling. He did made a good wrestler and everything, and he could have cooked for the wrestlers. That's how good this brother is and everything. Oh Lord, he says, "I'm a lover, not a fighter." He is now,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen. He is now. Yeah. Yeah, he's now 62 years old. You know, he done gave up the fighting shoes. He's now into loving, and he's a master on that grill. He's a good guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Just had a birthday last week. 62 years old.
Happy belated birthday. Yeah.
He gonna crush me when he see me, Auntie, because I'm lying. He ain't no 62.
Oh Lord. Oh, okay. You were saying something about your grandma when you talked about the.
Oh, grandma, she told me. She said, "Baby, when a woman get the covering up stuff, you better bag up. She hiding something. She hiding. So those ladies that looking all beautiful up here, but you get down to the feet and they ain't looking right. She hiding something all up in here. Something ain't right. And behind all that clothing, I mean, she might take that off and boom, you know, something just ain't looking right. So I'd rather a lady to show me that she's full figure, looking, you know, her right size, and then had them pretty toes than a woman that's all Coca-Cola bottle down to the feet. You get her home and that ain't what you want. I go with my grandma say. I look at them feet. Them feet ain't right. I can't do it.
It's not only your feet, it's your feet and your teeth. If you don't take care of those two things, you need to run from the person.
Bernard, Miss Brownlee want to say happy belated birthday. I guess she didn't get the memo that I was lying. It ain't your birthday. You know what? Talking about people that talk too much, Auntie. Ladies and gentlemen, watch what you say around your babies.
Ooh, they're recorders.
Watch what you say.
Guess what?
Hey, friend, what's up?
My mama went to jail.
Your mama went to jail?
Wanna know why her went to jail?
Yeah, why? Tell it, friend.
Cause her got caught stealing from that store.
No,
that's why.
No, she didn't.
And we gotta go get her out of that jail.
What Granny say?
And my gamma said that's a damn shame.
Right.
And guess what? Mommy got evicted from her house.
No, she didn't.
Yup. And my gammy said hers don't know how anybody get evicted off of no Section 8.
Right, how much is the rent?
Gammy said mommy rent was $7.
$7?
And hers got kicked out her house.
No, she didn't.
And Gammy said her can't come stay with us.
Right.
Mommy dirty and her don't clean up nothing.
Okay.
She said, "My gammy."
Look, she doing all the movements that the grandma was doing when she was telling. Kids they record everything. Now you know the mother and the daughter fighting now because the little girl done said all the stuff to grandmother.
She got kicked out of Section 8 for $7.
$7.
See, I can't get what that baby said. That baby full teeth, all his teeth. What's going on? You look like you ain't but 2 years old with all them teeth.
No, I think she probably no more than 4 or 5. Yeah.
She said, "My gammy."
They're going to get her mother out of jail, and you ain't coming to live with us.
People, y'all better watch the babies.
That mother and that daughter, the grandmother of the baby and the daughter, they're fighting because of what grandma was talking about. Even though it was the truth, she's fighting her.
You know, I think that little baby might have got her ass whooped.
And I was about to say, she got her butt whooped.
Not by a gammy either.
No. Nope.
Guys, I'm gonna do a plug right here, Auntie. I'm gonna do a plug. let's see, where is it at? I'm gonna do a plug. You see that going across the screen there. All right, I said earlier, y'all, that Urban Voice Media teamed up with Up One Entertainment, and they are helping them promote this show. It's coming to Gastonia, North Carolina, Saturday, May the 22nd. You have comedian Burpee. He's going to be hosting the event. Also, this the group that's going to be performing, a lot of the sounds throughout the night, Auntie, they're from DC. They call themselves Uptown Swagger Band. And they now live in Charlotte, North Carolina. But this is going to be a great event right here. The doors open at 7. The event will start at 8. Possibly they'll be there to around 1 or 2 o'clock into the AM. So, guys, if you're in the Gaston, Lincoln, Catawba, Caldwell, Cleveland, Mecklenburg, I don't know the counties in South Carolina, but Rock Hill, Spartanburg, Greenville, South Carolina, Gaffney, South Carolina. Hey, this is your chance right here to come and see Tony Terry. If you've never seen Tony Terry, Auntie, I said something about this, and I was at an event Friday. And I was telling people, you know what? I didn't get a chance to see Luther. I didn't get a chance to see Prince. And, I put myself in a position to where I could do it and feel good about it. But you know what, Auntie? That was just an excuse. If you know someone's coming to town, put your left foot forward, because you know what? We're getting older.
Yep.
You're not guaranteed to see them next year or in 2 years
Yep.
or in 3 years. And we just had Shock G to pass away with Digital Underground. So if you've never seen him with Digital Underground, you never will.
Yeah.
I mean, it's done. Same thing with DMX. It's done. You go out and have fun, people. These people that you've never seen before, go out and see them before that chance pass you by, and you'll be like me. You'll be that group that I'm in. I wish I would have. I should have. Don't be in that group. And I know, a lot of people still scared about COVID, but people, come on. You go in the grocery stores. You ain't got to be all up on someone. You go to the restaurants. Cover up. Wear your mask. Do what you're supposed to do. Mind your business. Don't try to be in the in crowd and get to know everybody at the function. And I'm not one to say that, if you're gonna get COVID, you're gonna get it no matter where you are. No, no, because there was a convention that went on last week, and someone that I know, they now are sick, and they possibly could have COVID. And did they get it at the convention? It's too hard to say. Did they get it with the group of people they were with? It's too hard to say. Did they get it with the people that they rode with? It's too hard to say. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, be careful. No matter where you go, be careful. Cover up. Wash your hands. And I'll be honest with you, one thing I do, Auntie, when I go out and about, I do not handle door handles with my naked hand. I do not do that. I haven't been doing that for probably 15, maybe 20 years now. I met a sister. She's from New York by way of North Carolina, and she got on my case about that. She was like, "Yo, L, all these germs, man, you need to be more careful." And I'm like, whatever. But then I got to thinking about it. And the business I was out in the trade business, Auntie, and I got to looking at money. I was putting a lot of money in my pocket.
It's the dirtiest.
And one day I looked at my pocket. My pants weren't they weren't dirty, but my pockets was as dirty as they could be. And all I was doing was handling money.
Yep. Yep.
Better watch yourself. No matter where you are, watch yourself. But Tony Terry coming to town, ladies and gentlemen. Also, there's another event coming to town. That event is a comedy show. Who don't like comedy? Raise your hand. Raise your hand right now. I want to see it in the comment section that you do not like comedy. Now, this one right here, Nick Lewis, he'll be hosting it. He's from Charlotte. Gerald Kelly, he's from New York by way of Atlanta. Now, well, he's from Atlanta by way of New York. Alicia Bridges, she's from Atlanta, and Wood Delane, I think that's his name. He's from Alabama. This is going to be a good show right here. And we got DJ Moeezy. He's going to be providing the sounds throughout the night. And that information going across the screen, you guys. screenshot it or whatever, go to Eventbrite, and there also you can see some of the skits they've done and everything, and some of the comedy shows that they performed at. And Gerald, I'm gonna be honest with you, Gerald, he's gonna make you cry, ladies and gentlemen. He and when I say cry, not because he's picking on you, nothing like that. He gonna make you cry because he's damn funny. He's a good guy, real good guy. All right, Auntie, we're gonna get back into this right here. You know what, Auntie? Let's do this. Let's go back to what we talked about earlier in reference to the cops, just for 1 second, because it was something that I missed. Look at this right here. I'm going to put it on the screen. Now, a black man get killed by a gun, and all he has is a sub. A black man get killed by a police officer with a gun, and all he has is a phone. Same thing with Skittles, and the same thing with a water gun.
First of all, a gun is much heavier than all those objects you just showed. Shapes are different than 3 of them.
The one story about the young man, I can't remember. I can't remember where it was, but he was running. He was another teenager. He was running, but he had a gun, but he had threw the gun. The
Right.
cop told him to raise his hands and turn around. As soon as he turned around, the cop shot him.
They shot him.
His hands was in the air.
Yep, hands in the air.
My thing on that one right here, Auntie, is this right here. If you're chasing someone who had a gun, why would you be in the open when you tell the person to turn around and not be like at the corner of a building or behind something, just in case if they did have another gun, they can pull it from here and pop you? Why would you be in broad and just ready to blast? So that right there shows me training is a little off somewhere.
Yeah.
And why didn't he tell that guy with his hands up? You see this Urban Voice Media behind me? That's the cop. My hands up, so my back's to the guy. Why he didn't tell the guy to kneel and lay flat on the ground? I've seen that plenty of times.
Yep. First of all, if he had a gun, he should have waited for somebody else to come. Have the young person to have his hands up and keep them up until somebody else was there to back him up. Mm-hmm. That made no sense. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And where was everybody else? Usually when there's guns, there's several people running, chasing you, behind you.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
Yeah.
This one right here, I'm going to play this clip because we just talked about Tony Terry. But this right here goes back to my DJing days. I'm thinking by the judge of the ladies in it, it was either captured in California or just said that it lost connection. Give me 1 sec. We lost connection to, all right, we're back in. Lost connection to Facebook. But it was either filmed in Florida or California. Check this out right here.
I'm your freak. If you want a real man, the man is me. Come into my world, I'm your fantasy. Cause where you're going is into my world. Just straight up loving, come in. Don't stop. When you come to me, all you do is ask. Cause your fulfillment is my only task. I won't mislead you or mistreat you. It's my turn. After all these kisses, I know you will learn. Cause it ain't another who can rock your world. Just come to me and let me get it, girl. I make love to your body as well as your mind. A true man like me is hard to find. You see, I'm your desire, your satisfier, the one you call on to put out the fire. I'll be true, I won't neglect you. Marquise is better than the other dude. To be with Ice is surely a must. You can count on me as in go retrust. I spend a little money along with time. Eat that like this while sipping on wine. Give you anything, even buy you the world just for your loving. Come in, get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it.
Two Live Crew, I'm down with you. Get it, girl. Yeah. Now, Auntie, you know I love me some white women. Them white women served them sisters. I don't care what nobody say. They served them. Mm-hmm. They cabbage patched their ass over. Your sisters got served. Get it, girl. White sisters in Florida or California, wherever you are, get it, girl. Yeah. Served them.
When was that from? The 1972 or 76? Like what the?
Like 80, 87.
Oh, 80. God.
Yeah. That was Cabbage Patch. Yeah,
that was funny.
Yeah.
From the clothes, the hair, everything. That was funny. The dance and everything. Wow.
Yeah. Them sisters got served. I like the one girl, the white girl at the end. She was rocking on her. The sister, she couldn't hold it. She was like this right here. and then the other girl that was in the I think she had on lime green. She was all up on the other sister's butt, just popping her. Come on now, get it, girl, get it. Come with me now. Come on back here, rock with me. Now you come on further up, states y'all white girls would have got served, but I guess they just didn't know what to do down in Florida.
It had to be in the South. Yeah,
that was down in Florida. They didn't know what to do down there.
No,
come on further up. Oh yeah, you got served.
Yeah, you've been going back home crying.
Yes, sir. But I enjoyed that clip though. I did, man.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad you did.
Get it, girl. Don't be hating because them white girls served them sisters. Don't be hating, Auntie. They got served.
None of them could dance.
And everything. You know what? They say that when the truth is being told, silence just happens for some reason. It just happens.
No, my mom told me if you don't have nothing nice to say, just don't say anything. So that's exactly what I'm doing.
Auntie, you can't be salty on that one. Come on, Auntie. I tell you what, I'm gonna the mood for a second.
They just couldn't dance. None of them. It's just like what?
That was the Cabbage Patch, Auntie. They did it right.
Okay.
Yeah, that was it. And the Running Man.
Oh.
Yeah. Auntie, you don't remember them dances? Come on,
yeah. None of them that I would do. Yeah, because they were crazy looking, like you were deformed.
Auntie, to me, if my dad was still living, and you know how much my dad loves sports, Auntie. He really wasn't a LeBron James fan. He wasn't. Because all my dad ever talked about was how LeBron James got away with so much. You know, Jordan did the same. Jordan got away with a lot of stuff. You know, and I think a lot of superstars got away with stuff. But I think the problem my dad had with LeBron was he was so much bigger and he bogart, and they just gave it to him to make.
And they would call nothing. He'd push a person down. No whistle, no nothing.
Well, you would say it, Auntie. You would just say it. They didn't call nothing.
Nothing.
Watch this right here.
Off the back flip, Caldwell Pope wishes it down.
One more time.
Off the back flip, Caldwell Pope wishes it down.
One more time.
Off the back flip, Caldwell Pope wishes it down.
I think my dad would have probably threw his at the TV. Yeah, right there. He took 6 to 7 steps, Auntie. And you can tell this clip wasn't altered because if you look at it, ladies and gentlemen, now pay attention when I say this right here. It wasn't altered because when you see the defensive players, they're running in unison with him. One more time.
Off the back flip, Caldwell Pope wishes it down.
Watch the defensive players.
Off the back flip, Caldwell Pope wishes it down.
He took like 5 or 6. He went around the world carrying the ball. Nothing.
I don't understand how the opponent's team coach.
Didn't lose his mind.
And the referee was running right with him.
Yeah. That was crazy. But like I said, they don't call the whistle. He's not one of them. I'm like, whatever. No, just because of the reason. And he thinks he's entitled. That's why I don't watch him. Because he thinks he's entitled.
You know what? I would like to get a t-shirt that says, LeBron James will walk all over you.
Yep.
Because that's exactly what he did. He
Yep.
sat up and just
Yep.
You can't say it any plainer. I mean, how is that missed?
Yeah.
He almost went from the half court, almost.
In court. In court. Yep. Yep.
Somebody give me a beer.
Stupid.
I didn't see what I just saw. Somebody give me a beer. That was too much, man. That was too much. Auntie, I'm gonna plug one more time. Check this out right here. Effortless Films, they do a lot of graphics and stuff for Urban Voice Media. And man, Effortless, he's doing a great job with the work that he does for Up One Entertainment. And he did a flyer for the comedy show that we're promoting. Check this out right here.
Thanks for the slap, Ali.
Yeah, he's doing his things. Ladies and gentlemen, if you need some graphic work done, pictures taken, anything filmed, Effortless Films, you can find them on Facebook, Instagram. He's the man you want to get in contact with. Most definitely, most definitely, most definitely. Um, Also, there's another plug. Oh, when I put this up, Auntie, I wanted to say this right here. This was something special. I wanted to say. Stop judging us because we can easily judge you. And Auntie, the reason why I say that is because I mean, look at all the damage that others do that is out in the open. But we're the only ones that's magnified to the little bitty old eye.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not ones quick to judge and put in the main front what you're doing.
No. And we forgive quicker than anyone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's so much. And ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I'm covering so much in reference to that is because we've been gone for a while. We're going to be back tomorrow. We're going to have another show coming up, probably around the same time as this evening. And we got more stuff we need to talk about. I mean, all of it ain't going to be about the police officers. I mean, unless they pop off and do something stupid tomorrow or tonight. But we got a lot that we need to cover, a lot we need to get caught up on, and we want to press the issue. I put a plug out there this Wednesday at a Red Lobster. Only 4 people are being selected to sit down and eat dinner with me. Now, this is called the Bosses Meeting. And in this meeting, we're going to be talking about being your own boss. And the reason why I say that is it's time for us to stop sitting back on the sidelines and thinking about and talking about what other people good are doing when we can do it ourselves. A couple of weeks ago, I was at a unity and community meeting, and it was very few people come out there, but the people that did come out there, they needed to be. They were the ones who needed to be there, so they can go back to the community and spread the good word as to what was going on. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to disclose which Red Lobster I'm going to be at, but only 4 people. If you inbox me on Facebook and let me know a little bit about you and what you're doing, then I may select you to come to Red Lobster, sit down and eat dinner with me. The dinner's going to start at 7:30. Sit down and eat dinner with me, have drinks with me, all paid on my expense. But my thing is, I want to build a team to where we're doing business together, we're working together, we're connected together, and we're growing together. I don't want to grow by myself because when you grow by yourself, Auntie, you're by yourself. And it's lonely. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're lonely. That's like where you work, Auntie. If the officers never come in and everything, you'll be lonely in there all day. You know, I mean, you might like it, but yet and still, you know, you don't have no interaction. You got to have
Right.
interaction. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
when you get to a plateau and you're doing things and no one's there with you, it's a lonely thing. I mean, it's fun knowing that you're successful and you can do what you want to do financially, but at the same time, you want others to come along. And you don't want to be selfish to say, hey, you know what? I see you working hard the wrong way or the rough way. I shouldn't say the wrong
Right.
way because it may be suitable for you. That might be what you want to do the rest of your life. But yet and still, if I got something that I can share with you to help you
A
to do
tool.
things better,
Right.
why not share it?
To at least introduce it to the person. So to let them know this is an opportunity that you could do this and make things a little easier for you or load your burden. Yeah.
Now there will be no pop-ups. You can't pop up at well, number one, you don't know which Red Lobster I'm at, but if you do see me at one on Wednesday at 7:30 and me and you didn't talk, please don't come over to my table because I'm going to ask you to leave. I'm in a meeting. I'm that serious. I'm that serious. And also, once again, if you inbox me, you better be serious because I'm going to ask you several key questions. And if your questions don't amount up to the point that you are serious, I'm going to tell you thank you, but no thank you. I don't need you on my team at this moment.
Yeah.
It's that serious, Auntie.
Be
All right.
be real. No clown. No clowning. This is, about improving yourself and making changes. You
Mhm.
know. Yeah. Yeah.
See, 'cause we're not getting no younger, and we need to do more things. Just like I said earlier, Urban Voice Media teamed up with Up One Entertainment, and now they're helping with promotion of bringing artists and functions to Gastonia, North Carolina. Something that I can't recall Gastonia's had in
Yeah.
when
I'm like, when have a Gaston had anything?
since James Worthy left.
Yep.
I mean, come
Yeah.
on, ladies. Come on, gentlemen. Hey, we're trying to do things, and we need a team to help progress things. And it's not into that field. That's not what I'm talking about in reference to building the team. But if you want to get on that team with Urban Voice Media and Up One, you can bring that to the table after the first meeting. I said that to say this right here, Auntie. I'm gonna do a plug. You remember one of the last shows we did, Auntie, and we went out on it. It was something that was real passionate to your heart. It was a video clipping of "Don't Judge Us."
Mm.
You remember that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna play this one commercial in reference to Tony Terry, and then I'm gonna go to that. And after that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you tomorrow on Urban Voice Media Hot Topics.
All right.
What's happening? It's your boy Burpin, man. I'm hosting. My man Tony Terry is coming through. We're bringing him to the Gas House May 22nd, 124 South Street, down in the Gas House. Y'all need to pull up. We're bringing back the love vibes. Remember when y'all used to dance like this when the love song came on? Love vibes. That's what I'm going to call this. Love vibes. Make sure y'all pull up, man. We about to have a ball, and it's going to be ignorant. You feel me?
If you think you know what happens next, ask yourself why. These are the black stories we've been shown. A narrow view that limits our understanding. But there's so much more to see. The full picture of black life. Let's widen the screen so we can widen our view.